Hey everyone, and welcome back to another under $5 eShop deals video, where we take a look at some of the best budget games currently on sale on the Nintendo Switch eShop. Now we've got a great list of games for today, and just before we jump into that, a quick reminder, don't forget to be subscribed to the channel and drop a comment down below to be automatically entered in the $10 eShop gift card giveaway. If you want the full contest details, they're in the description of the video down below. While you're down there, you can also check out the link to the latest eShop deals video just in case you missed out, because I don't repeat the same deals 2 videos in a row. So now with that stuff out of the way, it's time to jump into today's deals. Just don't forget, hit that like button. Now our first great deal for today is a game hitting a brand new low with Soundfall, now 85% off, $4.49. This one running till August 27th. Now this game is a rhythm-based action-adventure game where you're going to be navigating through procedurally generated levels, battling enemies to the beat of the music. The game combines elements of twin-stick shooters, dungeon crawling, and rhythm gameplay, requiring you to time your attacks, dodges, and movements to the rhythm of the soundtrack. Now, I think that the best part of the game here is that integration of the rhythm mechanics with the action gameplay that is really well executed, offering a fresh and engaging experience. Not to mention that it's backed up by a really great soundtrack offering diverse and energetic music across various genres. The only warning I want to give here is that that same great rhythm gameplay will offer a pretty steep learning curve in the beginning till you get a hold of the gameplay. But overall, at this great low price, this is an amazing pickup for this week. Now next, we also have Nexomon hitting a brand new low of 60% off, $3.99, this one running till August 26th. Now this game is a monster catching RPG that obviously draws heavy inspiration from the Pokemon series. In the game, you'll be capturing and training a variety of creatures called Nexomon, battling other trainers, and even wild Nexomon as you journey through a vibrant world. And it features a story-driven campaign with over 300 Nexomon to collect and train. Now if you're a fan of the classic monster catching games, Nexomon offers a very familiar and nostalgic experience. However, one that will be slightly more challenging than your average Pokemon game. I also did enjoy the fact that although the storyline is filled with humor, it also has a more serious tone. And in reality, the only negative thing I can really say here is that it doesn't necessarily introduce new mechanics or ideas and really feels somewhat derivative. Nonetheless, if you're a fan of the genre, this one is definitely worth picking up, and at this price, it's offering a great value. Now next, we have Saga of the Moon Priestess also hitting a brand new low of 40% off, $3.59, this one running till August 30th. Now this game is a top-down action-adventure game that combines elements of hack-and-slash gameplay with exploration and puzzle solving. Overall, this is like a bite-sized take on the Legend of Zelda formula. Now the best part of this game is that overall the dungeons are pretty well designed, offering a nice progression one to the other. The overworld also offers a couple of little hidden secrets that can extend the gameplay a little bit. On the downside, however, it really is a bite-sized adventure that will generally take you between 4 to 6 hours to complete. And although the game does a pretty good job reproducing most of the Zelda-like tropes, the combat is a little stiff. But if you're looking for a decent Zelda-like adventure that doesn't require a big time investment, at this new low price, I think this one is definitely worth a pickup. By the way, if you want a more in-depth review, there is one available on the channel. Now our next great deal for today is going to be Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair, that is back to 90% off, only $2.99, this one running till September 4th. Now this game is a 2D platformer and it's pretty much a spiritual successor to the classic Donkey Kong Country series. In the game you'll be controlling Yooka, a chameleon, and Laylee, a bat, as you navigate through challenging levels, collecting quills and saving bees, to prepare for the final challenge, the Impossible Lair. The game features both traditional side-scrolling levels and an overworld filled with puzzles and secrets. Now first of all, this game has very tight platforming, with controls that are precise and responsive, making the gameplay feel smooth and satisfying. The levels are also creatively designed with a variety of obstacles, enemies, and hidden areas, ensuring that the gameplay remains fresh and engaging. The only thing I would warn here is that just as in a Donkey Kong Country games, the later levels do get quite challenging. And the latter part of the game, especially the impossible Lair, might become frustrating for some players. However, if you do enjoy a challenge and a perfectly crafted 2D platformer, this is an amazing pickup at this low price. Now next, we have Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen back to 83% off, only $4.99, this one running till September 10th. Now this game is an action RPG that features a vast open world with a focus on combat, exploration, and character customization. In the game, you'll be taking on the role of the Arisen, a customizable hero destined to fight a dragon that threatens the world. The game features a dynamic combat system, a wide variety of enemies, and a unique pawn system where you can create AI companions and share them online. In my opinion, combat is one of the standout features of this game, offering fluid and responsive controls with a mix of melee, ranged, and magic attacks. The ability to climb large enemies during combat also adds a level of strategy and immersion rarely seen in other RPGs. The incredibly innovative pawn system is probably another great feature of this game that really adds another layer of strategy to party composition and makes the game feel more connected through the online sharing of pawns. In all honesty, if you're looking for a budget action RPG to jump into, it's hard to get better than this one on the Nintendo Switch, especially at this price.
That next link in the endless chain.
Now it's time to take a quick break and announce today's winner of the $10 eShop gift card. And our winner for today is going to be Mark Morera, 5935, who said, "What games you play nowadays? Appreciate ya." Well, as of filming this video, I'm finishing up Minami Lane. A review should be coming soon, and I'm going to be moving on to other games after that. So now all you need to do to claim your $10 eShop gift card is reach out to me in my pinned comment down below. Now next, we also have Red Faction Guerilla Re-Mars-tered that is back to 90% off, $2.99, this one running till August 26th. Now this game is an open world third-person shooter set on Mars. And in the game you'll be taking on the role of Alec Mason, a resistance fighter battling against the oppressive Earth Defense Force. Now this game is known for its highly destructible environments, allowing you to demolish buildings and structures while using a variety of weapons and vehicles. Now one of the best parts of this game is that large open world with plenty of missions and side activities and even hidden collectibles. Now add to that the wide array of weapons and vehicles, each with unique destructive capabilities, and it allows for varied and dynamic combat scenarios. The only downside I can see here is that some of the mission structures do become slightly repetitive, feeling similar in design and objective. But nonetheless, at this amazing low price, if you're looking for an open world shooter experience, this is going to be a total steal. Now next, we'll be looking at a couple of games together which are Limbo and Inside that are 80 to 90% off, $1.99 each, and both running till August 30th. Now both these games are 2D puzzle platformers with very minimalistic designs, and Inside is theoretically the spiritual successor to Limbo. And what both these games have in common is that they depend on environmental storytelling with no true dialogue and a strong sense of atmosphere to convey its narrative. And one of the best parts of these games is that they excel at creating a haunting and immersive experience through the great art and sound design. And they really create worlds that feel both mysterious and dangerous, drawing you in while making you feel unsettled at the same time. Not to mention that the puzzles are also really great, making you think creatively and pay close attention to your surroundings. And the only true downside here is that both games are pretty short and don't really offer much replayability. However, at these amazing low prices, they are definitely worth at least one playthrough. Our next great deal is going to be on Superepic, the entertainment war, that is now 89% off, only $1.99, and this one running till August 27th. Now this game is an action-adventure Metroidvania that follows the story of Tantan, a raccoon, and his llama companion Ola, as they rebel against a giant video game corporation named Regnan Corp. Now, the game combines traditional Metroidvania mechanics with beat-em-up combat, and it's filled with humor, social commentary, and numerous references to video game culture. And that really is the best part of this game, that humor and sharp social commentary on the video game industry, touching on themes like microtransactions, corporate greed, and the evolution of video games. And the narrative really adds a unique and entertaining layer to the gameplay. The beat-em-up combat system is straightforward but satisfying, offering a variety of combos and special moves that keeps battles engaging. And the ability to switch between characters during combat really adds variety. The only slight issue here is that the pacing might sometimes be uneven and require a lot of backtracking. But nonetheless, overall, this is a really fun and entertaining game. Now next, we have Aggelos that is 75% off, $3.74, this one running till August 26th. Now this game is a 2D action RPG that is heavily inspired by classic 16-bit platformers like Wonder Boy. And in the game, you'll be taking on the role of a hero in a fantasy world, battling monsters, exploring dungeons, and solving puzzles. The game combines elements of Metroidvania exploration with RPG mechanics and offers a really nostalgic experience for fans of retro games. Now, one of my favorite parts of this one is how it really manages to capture the look and feel of those classic games. With great pixel art, a fun chiptune soundtrack, and gameplay mechanics that are very reminiscent of the era. The only thing I would warn is, just like in those classic retro games as well, this one can become pretty challenging at times. But overall, this is just a great retro-style pick for this week. Now, our last featured game is going to be Hyper 5, that is back to 50% off, $4.99, this one running till August 30th. Now, this game is a side-scrolling shoot-'em-up that combines classic arcade-style gameplay with modern visuals. In the game, you'll be controlling the Hyper 5 starfighter as you battle through waves of enemies, avoiding obstacles and facing off against massive bosses. The game features a variety of weapon upgrades as well as multiple difficulty levels to cater to both casual and hardcore shmup fans. Now, one of the strongest points of this game are those detailed and polished graphics, with vibrant environments and smooth animations, as well as some truly cinematic cutscenes, especially during the boss introductions. And those boss battles really are the highlight, offering a good mix of challenge and spectacle. Overall, when you can get this game on sale, it's just a very solid and fun game in its genre. So we're not the end of today's eShop Deals video, and I want to hear from all of you. Let me know what games you're picking up in the comments down below. I also want to give a huge shout out to my channel supporters. Their monthly support is so appreciated here at the channel. And don't forget on the way out to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and click on that notification bell so you know when all my future videos come out. And as usual, I hope I'll see you in my next video.